Hey everybody, this is the official hello. Yay!
Hello!
Oh, it's good to be with you again. This week, the title of the Devo is Get Back Up and Go. And Haven is so good at reading scripture. Would you read this?
Thank you. Because apparently I'm an assistant. Um, James chapter 1 verses 2 through 3 says, Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces
Perseverance.
Thank you.
That's okay. Some big words.
Yeah.
Well, last week I shared with you all about the numbers on the scale and how they scared me, and I was moved to be more disciplined. Well, last week, during one of my days of jogging, I guess I just wasn't exactly watching where my foot was going. I was trying to go slow, but my foot hit some groove at the perfect time, and
Wham!
I went a little bit airborne and hit the pavement, and
I didn't
it was
see
a
it.
very painful experience. Luckily, nobody was around, so it wasn't embarrassing.
I wasn't with him, so
I skinned my right hand. My phone was in my hand. I was listening to music, but my phone was in my right hand. Should have been in my pocket, so I dropped my phone, broke part of that. My left knee, I banged up my left knee, and I think my thigh was a little scraped up, and then my left elbow was scraped up. So I got up. I was limping, and I just remember just kind of walking, like, oh, I cannot believe that just happened. I'm just walking. I'm thinking, okay, I hope I didn't break anything. I was walking and seemed to be okay walking, but the left leg was hurting. I was limping a little bit, but after a bit, I was like, you know what? What if I just keep going? What if I just give it a shot again and just start jogging again? And after a little bit of walking, I started jogging again. And I thought, well, if I had really broken a bone and been in serious pain, I probably would have limped home and not jogged anymore.
Or
But
called one of us to come and get you.
yes, um, but I just kept going, and through that, I just was thinking, why did I do that? Why did I get back up and just keep going? Why didn't I give up? Why didn't I go home and say, okay, I'm done jogging. I tried this. I was going to get back into shape. I'm done. And I thought about that. I'm like, because I have a goal in sight. I want to get more in shape. I want to just be better fit. And even though I fell, I don't think it was the next day. I think it was the day after I went out jogging again. I was a little scared. I came to that part again where I fell the last time, and I just tried to become more aware of my surroundings, and I jogged a little slower, watched where my foot was going, had my phone in my pocket, and I thought, you know what? It might happen again sometime in my life. I'm probably going to trip sometime. I hope I don't, but I'm just going to try to be more careful. And I thought about, the times in our lives when we fall down. Whether it's just a situation in life where we figuratively fall down, something really knocks us down, our spirits, our mood, whatever, or sometimes we physically take a fall. And depending on how bad that fall is, we have to make a decision. Are we going to let that scare us from moving on, or are we going to press on and persevere? Just like this chapter in James about trials and temptations. Trials. James says, "Consider it pure joy when you face trials of many kinds, because that trial is going to produce in us perseverance and strengthen us, and we should not be happy that we've fallen or hurt ourselves, but be happy in the fact that we know that God's going to help us through these hard times. They're going to happen. We're going to have hard times, but we can make it through. So just encourage you all to think about the hard times you go through when you fall literally or when you fall figuratively in life, and persevere through them. We have to persevere. You have anything you'd like to share?
I don't remember like everything, but like falling down and then getting back up. But what I am gonna say is that we'll try new things.
You fail sometimes when you try new things,
Yeah.
but that's okay. You
uh,
learn.
what I was scared of is so at my cousin's cabin they have this like tube thing on the boat, so you go tubing and stuff. And when I was younger, the only time that I tried it, I was crying, and we were going so slow back into shore. And I was just crying, and I was so scared. But now I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna try something, and I'm gonna do it this summer. And I'm a little nervous, of course, but it's, like, what's the worst that can happen to me? So I'm gonna try something new. So yeah.
And trying new things in life, it can scare us because we can fall down, we can fail, but that's part of life. We're going to fail. I've heard the term failing forward. Um, I, I just read a book by Chip Gaines, and I'm on to another one he wrote. And one of the biggest things he says is he's not afraid of trying things and failing, because in those things you learn how to be better. And I think sometimes we're afraid of failing. We're afraid of goofing up and doing something, hurting ourselves. And while we're not purposely trying to go out there and take risks in life to hurt ourselves, taking risks sometimes can really pay off because we learn. We learn through the pain a lot of times. So I just encourage you through your hard times, learn, pick yourself up, get going again, and just think of things in a different way. God will help us through. So take care. Have a great week.